Hi guys, it's Anthony here, Twin Love, and I'm coming to you because, as you can see, I was going to get into bed, but I'm being guided to do this video, and just keeps coming to me like I'm being pulled and drawn to come to you guys with an explanation of what this journey is all about. And they keep giving me like this analogy. Not 100% sure that's even a word. I think it is a word. I think it means what I think it means. But anyway, we'll go with it. Now it is. It probably was before. But anyway. So yeah, they keep giving me this analogy. And basically, I just want to describe the difference. And I don't know, they've given this to me in a context that might be easier to explain rather than coming out with all of these spiritual words and contexts that, you know, some people just can't relate to at this stage. And I do feel that this is going to be relevant for those who are starting out on the journey, you know, have been in it a few years and still finding it really difficult to understand what's going on and why things are happening. And, you know, and I keep getting this, and I just feel that this is for you, you know, to describe the difference in types of you know, human conditioned relationships that we feel is what is right for us, without really understanding what the difference is, you know. And for those who resonate with the twin flame journey itself, can understand why, you know, this is how it is. So, okay, I'm going to give it to you how they've given it to me. So let's just say this is what a twin flame journey looks like in a context that might be easier to understand, right? So let's just say you and your twin flame, your divine counterpart, the one that you have this pull with that you can't understand, and you know, you recognize each other from the instant that you locked eyes, and you know, all of this came about. And let's just say when you two meet for the first time in the physical, it's this magic. Okay, they call it the bubble phase. Brilliant, it's the bubble, right? Now, the whole point of your twin flame journey is going to look like this. You know, in the depths of you, you have a destination to reach. Okay, with this individual, you have a destination, you have an inner knowing, an inner calling, right? That you are destined to end up somewhere. So let's just say you've met at the base of England, or let's just use England because it's easier, right? So you're at the base of England, and you know that your destination is going to be at the top of Scotland, right? And you know in the depths of you, you're going to end up in Scotland with your twin flame. That's an inner knowing. You just know it, right? You just know. And in your head, what you've done is you've mapped out the whole journey and how you're going to get to Scotland together, right? As you do. Now, what happened was the divine gave you two cars, and they've said, right, you need to get in one car and you need to get in this car. Now you're going to both drive to Scotland, all right? And you're going to meet in Scotland. Okay, brilliant. All right, and you're thinking, okay, well, that's a bit weird, but all right, I'll go with that, fine. So you don't like it, but you're like, well, I have to drive my own car and they've got to drive their own car. And, you know, well, can we meet up then in like the next service station? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. All right. Well, I'll meet you at the service station then. We'll have coffee, you know, and a little get together. All right. Perfect. So, you know, off you go on your little journey, right? And you're like, yeah, going to see him in like literally, you know, an hour down the road, and happy days, and we're going to get together, and yeah. You know, and we can talk about our love for each other, and we can talk about, you know, what we can do when we get there, and it's going to be amazing. And then suddenly, right, you have come across a traffic jam. And this traffic jam is taking forever to budge, you know. There's been some accidents, God, you know, it's a bit bad. And then, before you know it, it's taking a while, and then you've managed to get there, and then your twin's not there, and you're like, oh God, have I just missed him? Like, so you're phoning and phoning and phoning, they're not answering their phone, you're like, oh my God, what's going on? Are you all right? What's going on? Are you in the accident? Oh, hey, talk to me. Why aren't you talking to me? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I need to know. And then all of a sudden, there they come, and they're like a little bit weirded out, and they're a little bit distant, and you're like, what's up with you? And they're like, well, I've just had a really tough time of it, right? And, I'm tired. And, this is how I feel right now. And, and all of these thoughts start going around in your head, and you're like, is it me? Have I done something? Is it, truth is, they've just been on their own journey too, right? And they've come across their own obstacles that they met along their way, right? And at the time of that meet, it's like, yeah, the love is there, but what you've done is you've allowed your head to get inside of yourself, of your inner knowing, and it's created this whirlwind of crap that's going on and on and on. And they're like, right, I've got to go. And you're like, well, yeah, so have I, So again, you've gone on your own journeys. The truth is, along the way, you would have met so many people in the service stations, in the petrol stations. Your tyre has broken down. A stranger has helped you, soulmate. They've come in to see to you to get you from A to B. And then other people for your twin have done exactly the same. They've come in to help your twin get from A to B. Now, there's going to be many detours on the way. Your twin may get lost for a long time, but again, so will you. You'll be lost. You'll be lost for a long time too. You'll be lost for a while, and so will your twin. But then with each step of the journey, with each mile that you're doing, you're learning something. And the more time that you have alone in your car, you're thinking now, you're addressing yourself, you're taking your own time, your me time, to really suss out what it is you've managed to do in the last 2 days of driving, with the obstacles that you've come across and how you overcame them. And you're learning more about yourself at this time. But you know what? So is your twin, because your twin is also on that journey, and your twin is also coming across things that he's learning about himself. But you can't interfere in his process. As much as you want to stay on the car phone, obviously use hands-free, clearly, and you're trying to get in touch and he's not answering his phone, and he's got his own stuff going on, and that's the truth of it. And it's not a race. It's not to see who's the first one that gets there. It's your own map, it's your own path of getting there. But the beauty of getting to Scotland is that it's like, oh, I'm finally here. And that's when it's in comparison of reaching your wholeness within, because you got there. You're not with your twin yet. You finally got there. And that feeling of I've done it. That peace, that contentment that you finally reach your destination. And before you know it, it's like, okay, well, actually, hats off, I made it. And boy, did I have an adventure. My goodness, I went through so much in this adventure to get me from the base of England to the top of Scotland. Look what I accomplished. Look at the friends, look how many phone numbers I got along the way, and how many people I really gelled with, how many people I really got road raged at, and just, I learned a lot about who I was, what I can tolerate, what I can stomach, what I'm worthy of, what I deserved. On the M6, when I wanted my coffee, I wanted my coffee. By that point, I'd been driving for 4 days. I'd had enough of the crap, And this is what it's like. A twin flame journey looks like that. And once you get to Scotland, it's normally one of the pair will get there first. It's up to us then, with the achievement and how proud we are of ourselves, to then make it home, because that's what our twins want to come to. They want to come home, and it's our job to make it as homely as possible, to make it as welcoming as possible, to make it as a beautiful energy for them to walk into, because let me tell you, top of Scotland's going to be cold. You want to get that fire started. You want to get the dinner cooking, that smell of the food going, making it as homely as possible, you know, because you want your twin to feel that achievement. And when he comes in and he sees this happy smile face, and he's going to be proud of you for getting there, you know, and he's going to be so happy for the welcome. Now, if you get there and you're really pissed off and you're just going to go rah as soon as he walks in the door, oh, it's not going to be a welcome he wants. He'll be like, yeah, I'm just going to go back, you know, see you later. I can see you're not quite ready for me yet. See what I mean? That's kind of like what this twin flame journey is. That's it, you know? So have faith that you're going to get there, because you will get there. Yeah, you're going to face trials and tribulations. You're going to have delays. You know, you're going to have to reroute yourself. You're going to get diverted. You're going to meet absolute twats along the way. And you're going to meet those people that are really going to help you too. But don't forget, as you're going on your journey and learning so much, so is your twin. Because that's what it's about, the twin flame journey. It's about the journey of what it is you learn, right? And, you know, the soulmate would be the person in the car with you. Person in the car with you is your soulmate. You know, they'll take you for as long as you need to get there, and they'll be on a journey with you. That's what a soulmate does. And sometimes it's going to be continuous, and maybe that might be what it is you're in. And that's a beautiful thing. You're going to learn and have these experiences together. But a twin flame journey is 2 cards. And that's it. Understand the journey. That's, for me, what has been vitally important in all of this, you know. And right now, where I'm at, I'm now learning to make my home. You know, this is my home. All of this is my home. And I'm lighting up my fire, and I'm cooking up all good things ready, you know, because that's what I deserve. I deserve to have such warmth. And I'm there. I'm already there. I've got it all ready for me, you know? And that's basically what it comes to. So I hope this has helped. It's short and sweet, but I just felt I needed to put it out there for you guys. I hope it could make sense for you. And, you know, it just gives you a better understanding of, you know, both our life's path, what it is we need to take, what it is we're going to be enduring, and how much we're going to gain from it. We're going to reach our destination. It's as simple as that. Okay? So I love you. Mwah. Hope that makes sense. And I'll be back soon with an energy update when I'm guided. As always, love you. And also, one more thing. Thank you so much to those who have donated. I'm so grateful to you all for donating. Everything that you've given back to me, I'm truly thankful. And I'm so thankful that I have helped you, and that's why you felt the need to help me too when I've asked for help. I can't begin to tell you how utterly grateful I am. And also thank you to my loyal subscribers and all of my new subscribers. Hello, thank you and welcome. And I hope this is helping too. Mwah. And I'll see you all soon, guys. Night.